I got some house cleaning apparently to take care of before I go about my little story to tell you. I want to make sure everybody is taking one of these little entry forms to win an iPad. So you can come over at the end and just fill it out there, shove it there, we'll draw one after. There's some more beer coming for after my little thing. You're going to need a drink after listening to me. And other than that, I just want to thank you all for coming by. I hope the show is going good for everyone. Everybody's feet aren't too sore. But here to talk to you today about our newest product, the UNDERHOOD Lite. So, brand new air compressor from VMAC. It was addressed to us years ago from our dealer advisory group. So we had a bunch of our dealers in and said, you know, your VR70 UNDERHOOD, it's great, but we'd love to offer our customers something that's a little less air, a little less money. So we tasked our engineering group to go out and design something that met that criteria. And for us, that's designing something that's smaller, easier to install, and obviously less expensive to the final customer. And we believe that we could do it. So we had a first attempt. Was taking our existing VR70 compressor, we hacked it apart, took a bunch of stuff off it, and we mounted it on a little Yukon that we had in the parking lot. Sure enough, it worked, but it wasn't small enough to fit on a lot of the applications we wanted to. It wasn't ideal, so we continued going along that path. And our president, Jim Hogan, said, hey, just want to throw in another little stickler for you. I want it to fit on a 6.7 Ford where the second alternator goes. So you guys go off and do that, design that, and have fun with it. So off the engineering team went, and I don't know if you guys know, we actually make compressors. We machine the screws and everything out of our factory, and so we have a little bit of flexibility in what we can do. And we went off and designed this little compressor that, you know, is a whole lot smaller. We had to do a few different things that a lot of rotor screw companies don't do. So the air intake comes in through the front, not the top, just to keep it as compact as we can. That eliminates the inlet control valve, takes out a lot of the size. So, we'll show you actually what it looks like in a second. Show you how small it is. So that was part one. Part two was, okay, if the control system's a whole lot less, you know, it's going to take a little cost out of it. So we've gone back to the early days of our company with reciprocating compressors. Basically, it's a toggle switch, temper switch, and pressure switch, and away you go. So we've taken some of the costs and some of the complexity out of the system doing that. Also incorporates the throttle control system that we have, but it's not variable anymore. Just idles up, idles down. We've worked with Ogira to design a brand new clutch for us, a lot smaller, which helps us get some of the speed that we need to generate the air we need. And that's a real key to what we've done here. It allows us to go in the OEM belt line, keeps that cost down a little more. One of the other parts of the challenge, and those of you who have installed an UNDERHOOD 70, is, you know, separator tank mounts under the truck and the cooler mounts under the radiator. Adds a little complexity, adds a lot of labor. So sent engineering way again, said, hey, this needs to be really quick to install. They designed a new separation process. We call it a wasp tank. It is what it is. It's an oil reservoir and a cooler that does all of our separation, and it just mounts, in this case, the back of the van somewhere. 4 bolts, hook the hoses up to it, and away you go. You're not cutting into your coolant lines, you're not mounting the tank underneath. So there's one other piece to add to the easiness of the install. So the final design results that we had is, yeah, guess what? We fit that compressor on a 6.7 Ford for an experiment. We tried that out. It works. And away we went. And that was with the new cooling package and sitting on the OE belt line. But fast forward a little bit, and we discovered this whole new van market erupting in North America. Now, VMAC's worked in that market for only about 7 years in Europe. We've got a partner over there that's been doing European vans, putting our VR70 on them, but we looked at the compressor, looked at the van, thought, this isn't a bad little fit. So we started the ProMaster. We're just about finished the Sprinter. Transit van's about 5 or 6 weeks away. And this adds air where, as most of you know, if you want a bunch of air, you're gonna have to put a gas drive in the back of it. So you can take up a whole bunch of space, and I don't know about you, running a gas engine in a closed space doesn't make sense to me. The other sort of option you have is an electric drive, which doesn't give you a whole lot of air. So this gives you a little more versatility in the van market. And if you're walking around the floor here, there's a whole lot of vans doing a whole lot of service work now. It's just another shift in the market. Timing for us just happens to be right on. So Underhood Lite compressor, it's rotary screw, it's 100% duty cycle. Makes about 30 CFM of air, depending on the pulley size you have. It saves a significant amount of weight. The whole system weighs about 80 pounds, maybe a little less than 80 pounds. Doesn't take up a whole lot of space. Really simple install. I think most of the vans, Todd, you're thinking hours or less on the install time. So compared to our VR70, that's a significant savings. Each kit, like our VR70, is application engineered. So I think we've sort of hit the mark with this compressor, this particular market. We're pretty happy with it. We hope you guys are. We hope your customers are. And we're done. So I just want to thank you guys for coming out, listen to my spiel. Underhood Lite, it's available basically now. Van market's out there for us to get, and we will be, like our Underhood market, looking into different applications, expanding that product line. So thanks a lot, you guys. Really appreciate it, and come have another drink. Thank you.